Today's January 9th of 2015. I'm bringing you the new moon in Aquarius at 0 degrees of Aquarius on the 20th of January, 8:15 a.m. East Coast time here in the U.S. This is the last of the 0 degrees new moons. In the sequence, we've run from Scorpio to Sagittarius to Capricorn and now into Aquarius. And so it's time, anytime we deal with any planet at 0 degrees, it's time for you to begin anew. New moons are planting the seed and beginnings. They're opening to the universe and getting behind, letting the universe get behind what it is we want to do and work with the universe and develop and create. With these 4 0 degree new moons in the signs that rule houses 8, 9, 10, and 11, that's all about us understanding and getting to the bottom of the physical plane and Earth itself, and then learning what we can create and learning where then we take it. Because we're now in 0 degrees Aquarius, we want to take this new moon and say we're ready to take what it is we've learned, what it is we know, and we're ready to plant that seed into what tomorrow can be. That's why we got so much chaos going on. We've had 4 0 degree new moons. And now that we've hit this fourth one in Aquarius at 0 degrees, we will also receive another new moon in Aquarius around the 18th of February, and it's going to be at 29 degrees Aquarius, which will be finalization. So within these next 30 days, between the 20th of January and the 18th of February, I'm looking for big, big, big things to happen. Remember, Aquarius is where the universe brings like a bolt of lightning out of nowhere, an idea, a belief, or a change in environment that leaves us better than we were found. You've got to remember that, because the creation from the 0 degrees moons is about us truly, in my opinion, finding ourselves. We have 3 planets that are going to be in fire signs, slower moving planets. I'm looking for the alchemy of those fire signs to help us burn away the old, and then what is left in the ashes we can then create something new. With this Aquarius new moon, I always remind people, remember, we're left better than we were found. The opportunity for us will be for us to create from that unexpected event, unexpected idea, belief, feeling, hunch, whatever it is that comes over us. Insight, wisdom's going to be able to be had here. All that is going to come and will show itself. It's just going to be up to us to find it and create from that. Leo is hosting the sign, the planet of Jupiter. Leo is the sign that rules the 5th house of our ability to create. Jupiter is the planet that rules the sign of Sagittarius, which is the last of the fire signs, and rules the 9th house. So if we look at Jupiter being in Leo, it's our ability to expand on what it is we want to create. I think the idea and the belief and the understanding that can be had here is that you have all that you need. You are all that you need to be. You can find what it is you need. You need to just dig deep and find it. Keys here are going to be get out of the herd mentality, get out of the belief system that you can't do it alone. Somebody has to help you. You don't know. Somebody else knows more. Um, you're not strong enough. Somebody else is stronger. We must start the process of working on finding who it is we are within and digging deep and realizing that we are all of what we need. No, in no way am I saying that you don't want to use your resources around you and the people that you've gathered into your lives. I'm not saying that you don't want to pull together and work together. I think Aquarius is that sign where we get together on a large scale and make a difference. I'm not thinking I'm looking from the astrological perspective that that's really some opportunities we have, is the masses can awaken around the 20th of January as this new moon occurs, and then on around the 18th of February when the next new moon occurs. One thing I really want to look at here is because Mars and Neptune will be together here, that rules hidden, that rules change, that can be confusion, that rules because we're confused, we may not see the picture clearly. I'm telling you, if you work from today up until this moon, and then through this moon, and then through the next new moon in late February, you're going to see and figure out and kind of sort through all these webs and all these lies and all this confusion that's been put in there for all of us to kind of not be able to stay on course or feel like we're not able to stay on course. The Saturn just going into Sagittarius and the three fire signs I've been talking about. The final fire sign is Sagittarius. Saturn going in there. That's where we create our philosophy from the perspective of all that we've learned up to this point. Saturn says do the work. So you must begin to tell your story and work through these moons into finding your truth so you can tell this story. Saturn will be there till late 2017. So you have some time as far as this Saturn transit. It will dip back into Scorpio till um, or later this winter, and then back in the summer it'll go direct, and then back out of Scorpio, and then stay in the sign of Sagittarius till 2017. So we're getting a taste of where all this can go as Saturn goes back retrograde. What we'll have to deal with then is um, dealing with what the last 2.5 years has been of all this chaos and all this transformation. To me, the fire signs, uh, the water sign of Scorpio, where Ben has kind of brought the transformation, brought the event, so to speak. Pluto also being in Capricorn, they've been in each other's signs. I think that the opportunity for us has been to just see the ugliness, see what needs to be transformed. Now, as we got these three slower moving planets in the fire signs, the transformation needs to now happen. Let this stuff burn to the ground. Let the powers or the energies that have been in charge and tried to control things, let them control them right into extinction. And then what we got to take is what we've learned from that, take these fire signs these next couple of years and move forward with what it is we think we can make of it. Uranus being in Aries, it's time for us to begin anew. It's time for us to also, though, remember all that we've done and what we know, and to grab onto that and bring it forward. So, on this new moon, on the 20th of January, I'm hoping that you plant the seed, that you're ready for change, and the change that's necessary from your perspective, not somebody else's. Don't follow anybody too closely. Don't let anybody follow you too closely. The key will be to follow and use your own instincts as you move forward. You can do this, and I just want to remind you again, with these slow planets and the fire signs, you will change. You are change, and you have everything you need. You are your own hero. So I wish you the best.